All right, Blockchain Futurist Conference, interview number 25. So who do we have today?
Ashley Wright,
all right,
the co-founder of the Crypto Strategy Academy and CryptoBabes.
Awesome. So you're an educator, right? So
yes.
Who do you educate? What do you educate them about?
Yes, so educate everybody. So anywhere from adults all the way to actually youth, as young as even like 10 years old, about how to get into cryptocurrency, investing, trading, and also earning as well.
I have to ask you about 10 years old. What do you teach a 10-year-old?
Yeah, so I realized that youth are actually, they adopt a little bit cryptocurrency, NFTs a little bit faster, and they're actually really excited about it. So they're hearing about it, but they don't really know how it works.
Okay,
so
they don't even know finance, frankly.
Exactly, right? They don't even know anything about saving or investing, but they hear about NFTs, they see the pictures, and they're like, you know what? Youth need resources for themselves that they can understand it as well as have more of an interactive experience. So I created a crypto strategy workbook specifically for youth that they can interact with. So it's like a physical book, but it also digital as well. So teaches them basics like investing, and then also introduction to NFTs as well.
So how do the kids actually get sort of exposed to your work? I mean, is it their parents? Is it through school? Or
yeah, so I'll actually mix of both. I do have a lot of parents that reach out to me, but also work hand in hand with organizations, schools, youth-focused organizations as well that bring me in to do actual sessions teaching these youth about how everything works.
What is one of the things that you like educating the most about? What is the one thing that maybe is less or least understood or that you think requires the most education too?
When it comes to crypto, I think it's just the opportunity that we have with timing, right? Because I feel like crypto, especially from the investing side, everybody likes the idea of being able to make money with it, but I really believe it's not about making like an extra 5, 10, 20, 30K. It's about making life-changing type income with it, right? Or really creating something in the space that can be life-changing. So thinking of it from like a more broad perspective of how you can actually make impact and actually change the game for yourself, but also for your family and everybody around you.
What about for someone, let's say I'm 44, someone sort of midlife, maybe you can put it this way, who has a basic financial education or economics, who in my case, I'm invested a little bit, and is curious. What do these people then, like me and others, need to take to the next level? Let's say.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, which is also one of the top mistakes a lot of people make, is that they don't have a game plan, like a system, right? Of like, how are you going to get in?
This applies to other areas of life. I think pretty much everything. Humans don't plan very well,
exactly, right? Yes. But essentially, like, how are you going to get in? How are you going to monetize the market? And then how are you going to get out? Right? Having that system, and it's different. Like you kind of give your profile, but like your situation is gonna look different compared to like a student that's maybe getting into the space.
I remember one of the guys I was following on YouTube used to say that when we talk about dollar cost averaging, you should sort of see it as dollar cost average up and dollar cost average down, right? It's not just unless you just want to, of course, hodl your Bitcoin, for example, for a long time.
Exactly, that's right. That's right.
Your experience at this conference, is it the first time you're here? Probably not.
No, so actually I was here the last time they had it, which unfortunately because of the pandemic, it's been a few years. But yeah, I came here, I think it was 2019, I believe.
Okay, yeah, that's the last one.
Yeah, the last one, and it was amazing. Absolutely amazing. It wasn't as
more amazing than this.
Correct, that's right. It's not as amazing as this. Okay. Now we have more adoption, there's a lot more people, a lot more companies, so I'm so excited to see like the transition from like back then to now. But yeah, it's been amazing.
Could you give us a little state of the blockchain market here in Canada and also globally?
Yeah, so I guess here in Canada, it's quite different. I think a lot of the content that people are hearing on social media is more focused like US, internationally. And then we think about platforms here, even as simple as buying cryptocurrency is so different because the regulation is a little bit more strict, right? So
and you often have to work with American exchanges, right?
Exactly. So yeah, you can work with American exchanges, but we also do have some really great ones here in Canada as well that are actually fully regulated.
Who would you shout out?
So something like BitBuy is also it's probably one of my favorites. I also know CoinSmart is also regulated as well. So it kind of just depends which cryptocurrencies you want to invest in, but at the same time, as a Canadian user, you also want to be aware of like the difference between using like these Canadian, or not even Canadian, but these centralized exchanges versus decentralized exchanges as well. They both have their pros.
How long have you been exposed or even invested in the market?
Since 2017.
All right.
Yeah, the beginning.
I feel like 2017 is kind of the limit for OG.
Yes, right there. Right? I got in before the big move happened, so a lot of excitement, but I already saw like the ups and the downs, so
Right,
like
right,
it's kind of not new to me.
So where are we at now? If we looked at the crypto market as a company, for example, where you'd have a
Yes.
life cycle, you maybe be like, sort of puttering at the bottom for a while, then you go through exponential growth, then maybe it would plateau, and eventually it might like slowly decline. Where would you put the global blockchain market
Honestly,
on that
it's-
sort of
yeah,
spectrum?
Yeah, really great question. I really believe we're still in the beginning stages, right?
Okay.
Because what we're really doing is really just testing the market, right? Testing the products and services that we have to see, is it really like is the consumers and customers actually buying into this product,
Yeah.
right? Product market fit. That's literally what we're doing right now. So we saw some adoption, NFTs, crypto, but literally we're nowhere even close to like full mass adoption just yet.
Okay.
So that's why I'm excited because we're so early still,
Well, so, okay, without giving financial advice,
Yes.
not financial advice, do
Yes.
your own research.
Yes.
But are there specific projects other than the obvious, sort of blue chip, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and maybe Polygon, for example, that you would tell people, maybe you want to check it out. It looks pretty interesting. Not necessarily to make money, just because they're, we've spoken to people here who had projects that had to do with sustainability, like Earth Wallet. People like Nicole, who was here earlier, talking about carbon credits, NFT.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you particularly like?
The first three that came to mind,
Okay.
and
It'll soon be
not
5,
finan-
and then it'll be 7.
No, I'll stick to 3, but not
Okay.
financial advice. Have to put the disclaimer.
Very clear.
And I only ever talk about cryptocurrencies that I'm personally invested in.
Okay.
So I do want to note that.
Yep.
So something like Polkadot is really, really great. They have a really nice ecosystem. A lot of really great projects that are in different spaces are all following their ecosystem. which
And
is
Polkadot,
great.
of course, is sort of a bridge too, right? It's sort
Exactly.
of helping cross-chain transactions.
Exactly. The idea of like blockchains on top of blockchains that can all interconnect together. So I like that one.
So Polkadot.
The other one I'm going to say is VeChain. They work more specifically with supply chain, and they already have a lot of really great partnerships as well.
Okay.
And then the third one is going to be in the NFT space. It's called Ecomi.
Ecomi?
Ecomi. Still in the beginning stages as well, but they're doing some pretty unique things. A lot of their NFTs are more interactive. Uses like augmented reality as well, but yeah, some pretty
And you've got
interesting
skin
stuff.
in the game, so
Yes,
you're walking
I
the
do
talk.
have a few other NFTs as well.
Where can people find you online, on
Yeah,
Twitter, etc.?
on Twitter, Instagram, The Right Success. That is
Right
me.
Success.
The
That's
Right
easy.
Success.
The Right WRIGHT.
GHT, that's
Of course.
right.
Very nice speaking with you.
Thank
It was a
you
pleasure,
for having
Ashley.
me.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.